Okay guys, we're back at the exact same place that we left off last time, if you couldn't tell by all of our Pokemon having the exact same status. I was going to do a little bit of training, go to the Pokemon Center, but I didn't really want to leave off in the middle of the cave or anything like that, so I'm going to go and do this. Right, so you basically, on that last floor, you go up until you hit a wall, and then you go to the right, and then down and over to the right. So you basically want to go up until you hit a wall, then go all the way right until you hit a wall, and then you want to go down. But while you can go down until you hit a wall, you basically want to go down until you can go further to the right. That's pretty much what you want to do. Doing that, basically just cuts out a small amount of walking, but considering you're in a cave and every step counts, I would recommend doing it that way if possible. Let's see if bike can do. Nope. Okay, well, fuck that. That's gonna take way too long. Okay, so over here you just want to come as left as you can. You can go underneath or right above those 4 stone blocks. If you hit those 4 stone blocks, then you're in pretty good shape. You can still obviously find this otherwise, but that's pretty much where you want to be. And then you head up here. Go. You want to hug the right wall of this ledge as well. So this is basically, at this point, it's basically just a guide for how to run through areas without using flash. Okay, well, I definitely did not hug that right wall. You can hug the left wall as well because the ledge isn't like incredibly wide, but it doesn't really matter either way. That does though, and you want to come up here and grab your Everstone. Not much reason for the Everstone, but just in case you want it. You can hit this ladder, and then you hit the ladder just to the left, and we're back on the top floor. So, not too bad. Didn't take too long. As you can see, the guys on the top floor are a little bit easier to kill than the guys on the lower floors. So we'll go ahead and run over here. And it's like just so close to where we come. If those damn ledges weren't in the way, we could have gotten here so much quicker. So now we're going to talk to Steven. He is the guy we were asked to deliver a letter to by the director of the Devon company. Spoilers. Just in case you didn't know this or didn't want this to be spoiled. I don't remember when you learn it, but it's not too much further into the game. Steven's last name is actually Devon, and he is the grandson, I believe. It may be son, but I'm pretty sure he's the grandson of the Devon president. So, interesting tidbit into the canon of these games, I guess. Ouch. Steven also is one of the... I think he was the first character to really make appearances in other games. I think he appeared in Fire and Leaf Green. I'm trying to remember if he appeared anywhere else. Because I'm pretty sure he appeared in other games. I really should get my facts straight before I just start spouting off stuff, because that may just be completely wrong, but I feel like it's true. It feels kind of truthy, It's like a truthy statement. Okay, screw this. Blah, blah, blah. So everybody's all healed up. We definitely don't want to lead in with Poochyena. So we'll just go ahead and waltz into the gym over here. And hoping we can beat the gym. We can beat the gym this time. So okay, nothing there. You can't use flash, obviously. Oh yeah, dude, this is some pretty cool battle music right here. The newer games just don't have anything on the music from these older games. The older games just have phenomenal music. Platinum has really good music, and I like all that stuff in that. But I mean, you just don't quite get stuff like that battle theme anymore. Right. Ugh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, that was a horrible idea. Well, now I'm going to do that thing that I didn't do earlier that's like the loser move to do. is to just attack during bide and go ahead and switch out to someone that would only be able to take one hit or is basically just completely worthless anyways. Okay, I shouldn't have been speeding that up, apologies. In case you couldn't tell, our circle got a little bit wider. It's actually not the same circle. Irritating. Okay, so now we have to do a double battle, which shouldn't be awful, it's just kind of annoying. Right, so we don't have flash, we can't use flash, which kind of makes sense because that would basically like ruin the whole puzzle in this gym. But what happens is what happens is whenever you defeat a trainer, the circle of light that's on you, like I think it's a spotlight, I think that's what someone says at some point, your spotlight gets bigger so you can kind of like see which way you're going. You can tell what's the correct path and what is the wrong path a little bit more easily. Oh, it's just so cool. Right, so like after we beat this chick, we're gonna have a pretty large size circle of light going on, so shouldn't be too bad. Man, I really want Ralts to evolve. I kind of wish I'd been able to train between videos to get Ralts up a little bit more, because once it hits level 20 it'll evolve, and that should definitely help its usefulness go up. Okay, so there's Gym Leader. I don't want to fight the Gym Leader quite yet. I want to make sure I've exhausted all other trainers. I think it's a double battle. No, okay, single battle, good. Then we have one other trainer. He was like right before Brawly, in case you didn't notice him there. We're gonna fight him. Then I don't think we're gonna run out of the Pokemon Center. I don't think we're gonna need to. Well, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe if Ralts could, you know, have some speed, then that would help. Yeah, so... Oh wait, sorry, it's on this side. Alright, so let's take out this guy. Yeah, so obviously some of these trainers are optional, and if you know the path, I think I could have skipped 4. Wait. No, 5. I could have skipped the double battle, and then this trainer and the 2 trainers right before it. So I could have skipped 5 trainers total in this gym if I knew exactly where to go and wanted to skip them. But as I've said before, no reason to skip gym trainers. Free experience. They're definitely no harder than the gym leader, and I mean, if you can't beat all the trainers in a gym, you're definitely not going to be able to beat the gym leader. Unless your only hope of beating the gym leader is through, quote, strategy, and basically doing a war of attrition where you use a lot of potions and things like that, but I don't really consider that beating the gym leader. I mean, I know it technically is, and considering my stance on a lot of things in these games, I probably should consider that winning, but I don't know, it doesn't seem quite winning enough to me. It's just my opinion. Alright, well, we're gonna take on Brawly. Apologies, I didn't mean to speed that up. Just getting kind of used to it, I guess. Okay, good. We went first. I think he's still going to get an attack in. Yeah, it shouldn't do too much. Good. Yeah, low kick does more damage based on how heavy you are, so for Ralts it really doesn't do too much, even though Ralts' defense is absolutely terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Tailo on this guy just because I don't want to like have another bide incident or anything like that. So I can use my wing attack, which I obtained at... Oh shit, he has focus punch? Holy balls. Okay, well that's a thing. Holy crap. That's pretty ridiculous. I didn't realize that he had Focus Punch. This seems a little low level to have Focus Punch. I mean, it's TM, but maybe he gives us Focus Punch. I was pretty sure he gave us Bulk Up, though. Oh, well. We'll get more of a chance to see on Makuhita, since this should take a little bit longer. He's a little bit more tank-y, I guess. Yes. Okay, so they still all have Bulk Up. I'm pretty sure Bulk Up is the TM you get. Interesting. Good lord. That's awful. I forgot that in this game, berries are used at the end of the turn, not as soon as you take the attack. Okay, wow. Holy crap, that was some damage right there. I'm gonna go and try and kill it with our Combuskin. Get him a little bit more experience. Use some peck action. It's super effective, but I don't get stab, unfortunately, and that's gonna hurt really bad. Oh, you tool. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use Ember. I'm trying to do that and see how much that does. Okay, that was not enough. So we're gonna have to use Talo. So it's a good thing that I leveled it up so much. Especially since we ran here pretty much right from the last gem. Usually I do a little bit, not a ton, but just a little bit more training in that cave over there before this gem. It wouldn't really matter if I trained Aaron, because he wouldn't be used in this gym battle at all anyways. But I usually train up the couple guys that I'm going to take the gym on to like 20 or so. So they're like at or just over the gym leader level. So... Alright, well now we can see the whole gym. The lights have just been turned on now that I've destroyed Brawly, because apparently they get no other challengers, so don't really have to worry about it. That won't affect us because trading, and then we can use Flash, but that won't affect us because I'll probably refuse to use Flash. I will only use it if I get like extremely lost at some point. Even then it won't really help that much. So, oh yeah, okay, I was holding down run, wondering why it wasn't working. You can't run inside in these games, forgot about that. First game's with the running shoes, and you can't run inside. You can't in Fire Red, Leaf Green either. However, you can in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So, one last thing before we leave, we're gonna hop in here and talk to this guy, and he'll give us the Silk Scarf. So now we have an it's a pretty decent held item. What it does is it increases the power of normal type moves that are used by whoever's holding that item. So it's okay. It's not terrible. If I had someone that was normal type that had a lot of normal type moves, I'd definitely give it to him, but I don't really feel like doing that, so, you know. Still not sure about Streamish. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm not going to use it just because there's one guy that I really want to use that I usually use that will be coming up on pretty soon. Definitely in the next video or two. Actually, let me just double check something real quick. Yes. So actually, I think I'm gonna keep Streamish. I'm gonna shelve Poochyena. So I think Streamish is. Oh, good lord! I totally walked into that. I didn't even see the girl under the umbrella. Okay, well. Ouch. Okay, well. Since I'm gonna start using Streamish, absorb from this guy and kill that guy. Okay, so Streamish level 6. Let's kill this guy. Okay. Alright, not too bad. So I'm going to take out Poochyena just... Oh my god. This is just miserable. Okay. Well, that's over with. This is just like the most obnoxious... I was trying to like snipe a... Okay, there's a person there. Trying to like snipe a gap to get up into the city so I could go... well, not only heal... and put our old Poochyena into the PC where it will never be used again, except for possibly some HMs depending on what it can learn. It's a little sad. I mean, it's decent. It's not bad, but learning dark and normal moves as your only attacking type moves from a guy whose attack is like kind of mediocre in the first place. There we go. You know, I'd rather have the grass fighting Breloom. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead down here to Shroomish. Breloom's what Shroomish evolves into, by the way, if you weren't sure. So this is going to be the new Liz. No offense, Liz, if you ever see this video. I'm not trying to insult you. I know Shroomish probably isn't the cutest Pokemon, but, you know, whatever. I don't really care. You're, first of all, probably never going to see this, and second of all, I mean, you know, I'm naming a Pokemon after you. What do you fucking expect? Oh, hey, it's Roxanne, blah, blah, blah. Okay. See, that's actually interesting. Through the match call nonsense, you will occasionally get calls from the gym leaders, from them challenging you to a rematch. Their other teams are, of course, like, way higher level and all that nonsense, so, you know, it can be pretty cool. It's a pretty decent experience, and it can also just be a nice challenge. If I get any calls like that, especially when I'm training, if I'm not training, then I'll probably just ignore it, but if I'm doing any like training and I'm not like inside another video already, if I'm not doing like videoception, then I'll probably record those battles and do like a compilation video at the end, where, you know, it's basically just like, here's me rematching all of them. So that one will definitely be cut a lot, and it'll be like just whatever's going on. Oh, okay, cool. So my team will definitely be changing a lot, and I'll just basically be commentating as well as I can the cuts between them. But, you know, I figure it'll be reasonably interesting, I would think. Okay, that's not going to do crap, so we're going to go ahead and switch to our Ralts here. Ouch. And let's go ahead and... Okay, well, poisoned, but, you know, whatever. Screw it. Let's try and level up Aaron some. So yeah, I could use somebody else, which I'll probably have to do once Ralts kills itself here, but I was hoping to use Ralts because it's super effective. It also needs experience more than the other two guys, so you know, it's already dead, so nice. Well, you know, that is true. I mean, I'm not like that's talking about EVs, which I don't particularly feel like going into. I mean, I'm not a real like global warming guy, going back to what I was talking about before, but I do understand that pollution is bad and shouldn't do it. So, you know, food for thought, I guess. I mean, not really. It's kind of just like a statement, you know, pollution is bad. I learned that from Captain Planet. Like, I don't really need a game to tell me that, but, you know, I guess for the little kids growing up that didn't have Captain Planet, it's always nice to have a positive influence and something that they find fun, just so it doesn't seem as much like work or something like that. So, you know, kudos Pokemon. I definitely can understand that. I don't really understand what that girl's logic was there, but man, what a bitch. Man, our sandcastle's taking so long to make. Oh, here's some sand. let me fuck up whatever we have built on our sandcastle already and give you some of the sand. I'm sure that guy doesn't care. He's probably not pissed at all. Okay. So now we need to deliver this part to Stern's shipyard. Wait, was that Stern? I can't fucking read. Yeah, Stern shipyard. Interesting. Okay, well, let's hop into the shipyard, talk to this guy. I agree. Wow, okay. So this is the guy that's supposed to design the ferry, and he doesn't even know how the fuck to make a ship? That's pretty sketchy to me, but, you know, whatever. Okay, nothing over there. Good, great waste of time. Good thing it was only a waste of like 3 seconds. Just hop in here. I don't think there's anything here either. Nope. Okay. Well. Who's this guy? I don't think so. Okay, so assign to let us know if we're doing the right thing. Okay, the Team Aqua guys are inside the museum. So, as you probably noticed when I was walking by, I didn't really say anything about it, because, you know, spoilers and whatever, but, there's some Team Aqua guys blocking the entrance to the museum. They're also blocking, yes, right there. So we're gonna have to go into the museum. Oh, perfect. This is the guy that I'm wanting to catch as my next guy on the team. And Aaron is actually a reasonably effective guy, especially with that mud slap, to catch him. Right. So we're gonna have to go into the museum and take care of the Team Aqua guys that just went inside. Whenever you waltz into town, there's a big line of them standing there. You can talk to them, and they're basically just like complaining about how long it's taking to get into the museum. Shit, I don't know any other girls. Maybe after my sister, I guess. Right, anyways, so it's a pretty decent hint whenever they're complaining about that and you know they're Team Aqua and they're up to no good and you need to stop them anyways. That's like the point of the game, besides getting all the badges and all that stuff. So it's a pretty good clue whenever they're all waiting out there, and if you talk to them, they're like, hey, we're trying to get into the museum. And then you go talk to that guy, and then they're gone. So things like that in Pokemon games, because the newer ones are a little bit more spoon-feedy with the plot, but these ones usually, they're pretty good about not really puzzle solving, but not really like holding your hand about where you're supposed to go. So that's like a pretty good clue about where you need to go whenever... first of all, whenever you see villains, that's generally like, okay, well I need to go there and take care of the villains. And whenever you go and talk to somebody and then shit radically changes, probably go to the area where stuff radically changed. Just a heads up. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of training on that grass out there, and yeah, I think that'll be it for this part. Yeah, I'm feeling it. That's gonna be the end for this part. I'm gonna do a little bit of training in that grass up there, and then next time we're gonna take on the museum and head up to Mauville Town. So see you later. Thanks for watching, and thank goodness this part was not 400 hours again.